I usually don't show off gimmicks at the start of my review, but this pose that you see the Gusion holding, it's a bitch to get it into. Okay, so as you can see, the Gusion Rebake Full City comes with a giant set of stickers. Anything that is silver on this kit, like the elbow, the wrist pieces, the top of the shoulder binders, they're all Gundam markers. And the white piece on the giant pair of Gunpla nippers right there, it's supposed to be this little white piece here. And yeah, so it's Gundam marker. The knees were painted orange by me, and other than the crotch and the V-fin, anything that you see is orange, like all the chevrons. They are all stickers. So articulation is pretty decent. Not the best, but pretty decent. You get a head that turns side to side until it runs into the collar pieces. It goes up that far, goes down that far. The shoulder piece for the main arm goes up that far, arm goes up that far. There's a bicep swivel, mediocre elbow bend because of the bulky armor, and it can go, oh yeah, normal wrist joint, side to side waist movement, crunch, 360. I've separated the front skirts, and you can go up about that far. If you move the side skirts, you can get a pretty decent kick to the side, like so. The back skirts don't move, so it goes about that far. But if you bring out the thigh slightly, you can actually give it a pretty far back kick. Surprisingly good knee articulation, double ball joint. The foot goes side to side, swivels. The toe goes down on its own, and it turns side to side. The foot armor goes up and down slightly, and mostly just gets in the way. So the thrusters will move up and down. The binders themselves will move up and down about that far, and back and forth. The sub arms actually have better articulation than the main arms because they have a bicep swivel. Double elbow joint because of the gimmick. There's a ball joint here which is very stiff on mine. You can hear it fighting me while I'm trying to turn it. And there's actually a separate wrist hinge that goes up and down. The arm guard, the instructions don't actually tell you to do this, but I actually rotate mine backwards once I bring it down, so it has more freedom of movement. It has an alternate head for the aiming mode, which I don't really care for because the stickers that were given don't really wrap around the kit that well, and yeah, it's just not very well implemented in my opinion. I don't care much for it. For the sub arms, so this is what it looks like when it's collapsed. You just bring up the thruster and you pull it out. There's a track inside which it slides on, so once you extend the arm, turn the bicep, you can pull it outwards there, and it should lock into place. And like as I mentioned earlier, if you turn the wrist guard, it gives you more freedom of movement at the wrist. And if you take off the forearm guard, you will actually find this little black piece attached onto the missile launcher, and it attaches onto the back of the normal hands. Like so. So you basically have a Gundam sized knuckle duster. Oh yeah, just in case anybody was wondering, you do get two sets of hands, normal hands and the ones with the bent wrist for the variable scissor shield. So in the God hand mode, as I like to call it, it has a mechanism that allows it to open and close, like just like a real pair of folding scissors or pliers or a butterfly knife. And if you want to turn it into a shield mode, you just collapse it and you should hear a click, like so. And if you turn the pack, let's see, yeah, this way, then you can actually pack it into the back skirt like so. Or if you turn the handle outwards, then you actually have a shield. Once you have it in hand, slide it upwards so that it fits snugly on the thicker part of the handle. And now Space Guts has a shield. What the kit doesn't come with are these rifles, which I have had to cannibalize from the Greys. And it fits the sub-arms without any issue, but the armor pieces of the main arms actually get in the way of the magazines and the lower pieces, unless you turn the arm sideways, in which case you get to hold it like that. Pretty neat, huh? So here is the full city next to its predecessor, and as you can see, I like to have them in a sort of stance. You can see the feet placements are the same. This way it makes them a little bit more stable when they stand. And that will be how I will be posing my Rebake. And that's just awesome. And I'll see you at the next review then.